Jenny, is it on?
Good afternoon, honorable members.
Good afternoon, Chair.
Afternoon. I think we can start with our meeting now. We are only 4 right now, but we are waiting. Honorable Stellani is busy connecting, though he's still struggling. But in the meantime, we can start with our meeting, and then he's going to join us. Coordinator? I see a hand of Honorable Mate.
Is it not? Oh, Chairperson, is it not Pala KS?
Hello, Honorable Mate.
Comrade Chairperson, I was just counting. How many are we?
We are 4 right now.
Who's the 4th one? I can't see the 4th one.
It's me, it's Honorable Mhlala, it's Honorable Pala, and you.
I was checking because it's about adopting the reports.
I'm here, I'm Chairperson.
Oh, you are in, Honorable. Well, now we're 5.
We are 5 now. Oh, Honorable Chair is in now, ne?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Honorable Selan, our Deputy Chair of Chairs. Honorable members, we are forming a quorum now. We are starting with our meeting, and good afternoon to you all. We meet again for consideration and adoption of reports. So I don't want to waste time. So without much ado, this meeting is declared officially open, as we'll be welcoming our officials present here, IT team, our communication officer, Jemina Kaka, our divisional manager, Tulfelo Masobe, our coordinator and our researcher. Let me go straight to item number 2, which is roll call and apologies. I'm going to ask our coordinator to render this item. Coordinator.
Thank you very much, Chairperson. I have received an apology from Honorable Maseko and Honorable Mitileni. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So everybody is here and except those who have apologized. And maybe there are others who didn't apologize, but there's no problem. Let's proceed to confirmation of the agenda.
I'm
Honorable
for
members.
confirmation of the agenda, Chair.
Thank you, Honorable Pala. Let me go straight to item number 4, which is reading and adoption of the minutes of the previous meeting. If I may ask you, Honorable Member, can we ask our coordinator to go through the minutes? Or what? Anything that you... Honorable Pala, your hand.
I think we've been having some of this document for some while. I think maybe members can make additions if they saw a mistake on the minutes, but I think we had enough time to go through them. I don't know about other members, Chair.
Okay, let's hear other honorable members. What are your suggestions? Because Honorable Pala is saying we have been reading these minutes for a long time. Maybe there are some additions or subtractions. Let's hear what you assist. Honorable Pala.
Chair.
I see your hand.
No, it's low.
Oh, it's a long hand.
No, it's low. I lowered it. Let me raise it and maybe take it down. Maybe it will disappear. But I lowered it.
Just take it down. Okay, thank you very much. I see Honorable Pala has said this thing. And then let's ask our coordinator to just summarize this minutes. Coordinator. Honorable Pala, are you raising a hand again?
No, my hand is low, Chair. On my side.
Oh, you know what? I've got a problem with my gadget. I'm not using a laptop. I'm using a tablet. So it's having a problem because I can't see what's happening. I can't see even hands. So if a screen reflects, I think you are raising a hand. No problem. Honorable Mate?
Thanks, Honorable Chair. I'm seconding what Honorable Pala said about the minutes. It's long we've been reading through them, but I've got only one concern when looking at the, it was about adoption. It's not yet minutes arising. Okay, let me reserve my comments. But I was seconding the idea by Honorable Pala.
Okay.
I'll come back when there is this matters arising, if there is matters arising.
Okay, thank you very much, Honorable Mate. These minutes have been adopted and seconded by Honorable Mate. Let's go to item number 5, which is business of the day, consideration and adoption of the following. 5.1, 2021, 2022 annual performance plan and budget. 5.2, which is 2019-2020 annual report, and 5.3, which is 2020-2021 third quarter performance report. If I may ask honorable members, can we ask our coordinator to go through all the reports, or must she summarize? Honorable Mate? Yes, Honorable Mate, then Honorable
I'm
Pala.
sure this one is the old hands. Yes.
Is it an old end?
Yes.
We were going to
It's
cut that
big.
old end. Okay, Honorable Mate. Honorable Pala.
I think maybe she can go through the recommendations of the reports that we
Thank you.
made to see if they were captured nicely now. Thanks, Chair.
Okay, coordinator, can you just go through the recommendations? Coordinator, can you read them for us?
Thank you very much, Chairperson. I forgot to mute my microphone. The recommendations reads as follows. Recommendation 1, the department should address its challenges of under expenditure which recur on an annual basis as it comprises compromises service delivery. Recommendation 2, financial statements submitted for auditing should be prepared in accordance with the prescribed financial reporting framework and or supported by full and proper records as required by Section 40, 1A and B of the PFMA. The department must fill all vacant critical positions as a matter of urgency. It will bring about consistency and stability in the operation of the department. Recommendation 4, the challenges between the department and implementing agents such as IDT and Public Works, which results in the delay of construction processes, should be resolved. Recommendation 5, inaccurate reporting on Program 4, which is sport and recreation, should be avoided to improve audit findings from Auditor General.
Thank you very much, coordinator.
I'm not yet
I'm
done.
not
I'm
done.
not yet.
Okay. Go on.
No, I'm just trying to scroll down.
Okay.
Recommendation 6, the department should develop a plan to address internal and external audit findings and adherence thereto should be monitored timeously. The department should develop and implement a proper record management system to maintain information that supported the reported financial and performance information. All outstanding financial mismanagement investigations and forensic processes must be prioritized by the department. The department continuously experience challenges regarding under expenditure, and this should be resolved as a matter of urgency. Thank you very much, Chairperson.
Thank you very much, coordinator. Can I ask the honorable members to add if there are some additions? Honorable members? There is no addition, there's nothing. It means honorable members are satisfied with the reports. Now let's move to item number 6, which is questions and comments by the honorable members of the committee. Honorable members. Okay, Honorable Ms. Bambu, coordinator.
Yes, Chairperson, I just wanted to remind you about the adoption.
Thank you very much, because I don't see any hands. That is why I'm mixed. Honorable members, can we move for adoption of the report? Honorable Pala.
I move for the adoption of the report, Chair.
All the reports now.
Of this one, I thought we were going through them one.
We went through all the reports.
Are we adopting them all at once, or she's still gonna read minutes of other reports? I mean,
I think
recommendations of other reports.
I think she read the recommendations of all the reports.
Then
Okay, first, board coordinator.
Thank you. The recommendation for the 2019-20 annual report only.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Honorable Pala.
I will come with the additions for the move for the 1920 annual report to be adopted with the recommendations read by the coordinator.
Any seconder? Honorable Mate.
Thanks, Chairperson. I second the move by Honorable Pala.
Thank you very much. Let's go to 2021-2020 annual performance plan and budget. Coordinator.
Thank you very much, Chairperson. I'm just scrolling down to the recommendations.
Yes, as we have agreed.
Yes.
That
Yes.
should go recommendations only.
Yes, the 2021-22 annual performance plan recommendations reads as follows. 1, the department should ensure that libraries in all 5 cities. Number 2, the department should monitor the budget planning to avoid underspending, promote the development of audit queries, resolution actions plans, develop staff capacity, promote employee health and wellness program during the 2021-22 financial year. Capacitating, number 3, capacitating the financial section, especially the filling of the chief financial officer's position, is key to improve financial management and reporting by the department. The filling of the HOD position by the department is commendable since it was based on gender equity. However, a permanent HOD and all vacant critical positions should also be filled as soon as consistency within the department. Number 5, when designing and constructing libraries, the department should ensure that the disability-friendly zone become a standing specification in all libraries. Number 6, the department should ensure the implementation of planned sport and recreational programs in one of the key priorities of the department to foster relations, social cohesion, and unity in diversity, as well as promotion of active citizenry. Number 7, the department should remain resolute and ensure that the resources appropriated to it be utilized to achieve the set goals and objectives during the 2021-2022 financial year, given the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic. Thank you very much, Chairperson.
Thank you. Any adoption or any addition from the honorable members? Honorable Pala.
Thanks, Chair. I'm not sure if maybe they wrote it as some of the things that we recommended, but I think they should have fallen under the recommendations to say, as a portfolio committee, where the MEC explained the reasoning behind the decision not to rename the Olympic Towers anymore and the statue Meshalot Mateka to say they are going to build something big for all the heroes. We had recommended that they submit a report to the committee with those reasons so that the House can note that what was once declared in a budget speech will no longer happen given certain reasons. So I think as a committee, we did recommend a report be submitted to support, although we supported the answer of the MEC as a committee, but for record keeping and noting of the House as to why the changing of plans, so that people of Limpopo don't think a promise was made and it was left like that. So a recommendation should be that we needed a report that explains the decision of not having the statue and the renaming of the Olympic towers just for the House's noting and for record keeping, to say it, although it was declared the department then did change and the decision was approved by the committee. Thanks, Chair.
Thank you, Honorable Pala. It's true that we asked for that and they promised that they are going to give us a report within two days. I see a hand of Honorable B. It's written Honorable B.
No, thanks, Honorable Chairperson. Maybe I don't know.
Oh, is that Honorable Chair?
Yes.
We are used to Honorable C, not B.
Yes, yes.
Okay,
I'm not so sure, Chairperson, that these in actual fact reports which are being presented to a particular extent, the recommendations, they do not in actual fact speaks to the issues that I think over the years or months we've been talking to. I think to a larger extent, some have been captured, but some of the things we've been discussing over the years, they've not been captured. And I raised the hands, I think, in the first report, even this one, that I don't think that the committee, given the challenges that the department is faced with, will arrive at a stage where the department will the committee will literally keep quiet about the question of consequence management. Because if my memory still serves well, you'll agree with me, Chairperson, that this is one of the departments that has promised, one amongst others, to pay all those who are in sports, arts and culture, particularly the artists and everything. And as a result, we did entertain the matter and we've requested the department. At the same time, they came to report, but their report was half-cooked. And thus far, many young people suffered the consequence as a result of negligence and misbehavior on the part of the management of sports, arts and culture. And secondly, that this department is one of those departments that has referred matters on their own. In their own report, they've referred matters to the Office of the Premier, where issues of consequence management were supposed to be effected by the department. And we even raised a question that they want to shift responsibility, and something that we condemn as a committee. And to a larger extent, I don't see any item, both in the first report presented and even this one, that seeks to, in actual fact, re-emphasize the question of consequence management for those that, in actual fact, have created problems to the department. Because I don't think that we as a committee, we were just talking English, debating, sitting down, and we've seen how people misbehave. And the politics of that department is that it appears as if they don't want to take decision on certain people with regard to discipline. And as a result, the department sitting where we are, they've not yet reported as to how far, to a larger extent, did they, in actual fact, dealt with the question of consequence. And here, I see the recommendation because the committee spoke about consequence management. And here in our recommendation, it appears as if no, everything is fine. They should take resolute and ensure appropriation of resources. But what about the action that we've witnessed when we came as the sixth administration, as a committee? The experiences, the hardship, the lesson we have learned in this department with no consequence management. Because the question of consequence management is something that we have indicated in all those obvious reports that we have entertained for some time. And now, my problem is that in these recommendations, both in first and second reports, which are presented before us, I don't see anywhere where in actual fact they are indicating that the committee was so furious about people who have mismanaged funds, who have contravened with the Public Finance Management Act, and so forth. So my worry is that I don't think that any report, because we're dealing with finance, the management of finance here, people must account whether, even if they've accounted, how many that they will be dealt with. I think we have deliberated a lot on that thing, Chairperson. So my worry is on the basis of the recommendations. Why recommendations? They do not, in actual fact, include the emphasis from the committee about consequence management. For those that have wronged the department, particularly on issues that we have raised before. Because it's true, Honorable Chairperson, that this department has shifted the responsibility. There were a lot of cases which people have, in actual fact, not acted in accordance with the PFMA. How far did they? And the views of the committee also. We have said that decision must be taken. But out of all this recommendation, there is nowhere where I see, maybe you'll assist me. I don't see anything related to consequences. Because part of the problem why department is not performing is because people do wrong things and they are not corrected, or no corrective measures which in actual fact is being taken. So that's why we want to check as to why in these things recommendation is not taken. Thanks, Honorable Chairperson.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. If I may ask honorable members to go through this. And then we have noted what Honorable Chair has been saying. Honorable members? Okay, honorable members, I think what Honorable Chair was saying is about consequence management. And I think so many things have been spoken about last week, especially by the Auditor General, and the questions that we raised. We found that the department tried by all means to answer us, even though there were some other things that they said they will give us in within 2 days, and I think they did. I see the hand of the coordinator. Maybe she's going to assist on that. The coordinator?
Thank you very much, Chairperson. I just want to say that I have noted what Honorable Selani has said, and I will add the recommendation on the listed recommendation. I will add the consequences management one also. And then Honorable Pala just left. She said I should inform you that she's got something urgent.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, honorable members. I think everything is noted, and then the coordinator will deal with that. Let's go straight to item number 2021 third quarter performance report. Coordinator, can you read us the recommendations? Can you go through the recommendations?
Thank you, Chairperson. The recommendations of 2021 third quarter report reads as follows. The Department of Sport, Arts and Culture should prioritize to achieve targets that were not achieved during the quarter under review in quarter 4. Number 2, furnish the committee with the progress on the 2020 dispute between the department and the service provider appointed for Mapungubwe Arts Festival that was later postponed due to COVID-19. Number 3, the process of geographic name changes should be prioritized by the department. The department noted the suggestion and promised to give progress in the next meeting. Number 4, the department should furnish the committee with progress on adding the 50 jobs created in program 3. Number 5, provide a list of vacancy rate in libraries, vacant positions and positions, example, librarians, assistant librarians, cleaners and groundsmen. Number 6 is provide a list of libraries under the departments and municipalities, their duties or responsibilities to municipal libraries. The department should furnish the committee with Olympic tours. Provide the committee with a report on the Charlotte Malteke statue at Mutumo Trading. Number 9, the revenue collection report on the department should provide the committee with the revenue collection report on Mapungubwe's inspection, indicating the budget allocated and the revenue collected. On this recommendation, the department has sent the revenue collected of the Mapungubwe, but they didn't show the budget allocation of those previous years. Number 10, provision of a plan on how libraries will be opened during this COVID-19 period. Number 11, the department should furnish the committee with the progress on the 126 library contract re-employment. Number 12, provision of list of libraries under municipalities who received PPEs. Thank you very much, Chairperson.
Thank you, Coordinator. Honorable members, here you are, 2020-2021 third quarter performance report. Is there any addition or subtraction or adoption? Honorable members? Honorable Mate?
Chairperson, I think I move for the adoption of this report since it captures the same issues that were covered in the last report.
Okay, thank you, Honorable Mate.
Honorable Chair.
Yes, Honorable Chair, I'm waiting for that.
Yes, I wanted to agree with the honorable members, noting the fact that our coordinator will add the issues of consequence management. We must not also leave the fact that in terms of the litigation processes, they must tell us how far, in actual fact, they should tell us how far are they with regard to the progress report. Because in the previous reports, we did indicate that there are a lot of people who were supposed to be dealt with, and they are not dealt with, and cases are being referred to the Premier's office for no apparent reason. So I think those recommendations to finish the committee with the report, it will also be necessary. During the COVID-19 pandemic, the department did reported that they are paying those artists and so forth. That's why they must also give us, it must be included, they must finish the committee with the list of all the people that have in actual fact benefited from, and yeah, those are the things that I think we need to know. Because reality is that this department, Honorable Chair, they have in actual fact done injustices to our people of Limpopo, in particular the artists and those that are performing culture in our province. And as a result, they want to play unnecessary and futile games, whereas they were having a duty to act positively. And as a result, the committee will not sit in the laurels and clap hands when our people were being suffocated. Or not they were living in nice houses. It was fine to them. But the poor masses of our people were suffering. And as a result, it will be necessary for this department to finish us with the progress, what you call a report in terms of the payment that in actual fact they've made with regard to all those artists in our province thus far. Because the issue of COVID-19, it can't be left unattended. So we need to know whether they've been catered or not, whether the commitment from the department, did they in actual fact honor what they've been talking or reported to the committee. So that's why they must finish us with those kind of a report. When they are in actual fact included, we dearly as a committee humble ourselves, of course, to support those that are moving for the adoption of this report. Thanks, Honorable Chair.
Thank you, Honorable Selani. Thank you for secondment, and everything is going to be dealt up with amendments. So we second, and then all the reports, and then the coordinator will make it a point that as long as we agree, but it's going to be with amendments. Thank you, honorable members. Maybe if I can move to item number 6, but I think we have already commented, we have already questioned, unless if there's something that the honorable members want to add once more. Honorable members? Honorable Chair, I see your hand. Is that an old hand?
Yes, Honorable Chairperson, an old hand.
Okay, thank you very much. If there's nothing, let me move to item number 7, which is announcements. Coordinator, are there any announcements?
Thank you very much, Chairperson. I was actually raising my hand. I wanted to remind you about the moving for adoption of the 2021 and 22 APP. Before we go to announcements, I think you skipped that item.
I skipped the adoption.
Yeah, of the annual performance plan.
No, I think they've done it. It's just that I think Honorable Pala did it and then Honorable Vai seconded. But if that is the case, can we just move for adoption of 2021-2022 annual performance plan? Can we move for that, honorable members? Even though I'm convinced that we have done that. Honorable Mate?
Let me move for the adoption for the second time, but we have adopted it.
It's for the second
time. I move for the adoption of the annual report as presented by our coordinator. Thanks, Chairperson.
The APP is the APP. I'm referring to the annual performance plan.
Yes, the APP.
The annual performance plan, which was adopted, but I'm saying I'm calling for the adoption of the APP as presented by our coordinator. Thanks.
Okay. Any seconder? Honorable Chair.
I second Honorable Chairperson.
Thank you very much. I think we have everything is done now. Any announcement, Honorable your coordinator?
Thank you, Chairperson. Thank you for the honor of calling me honorable.
Yeah, honorable one day, me.
Okay, I don't have any announcements.
Okay, thank you very much. I would like to thank all the members who have attended this meeting, all the officials, everybody who is here. I don't want to waste time. I know that others want to cook as it's late now. Honorable members and everybody, this meeting is officially adjourned. It's officially closed. Adjourned. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Honorable Chair.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.